what actually is this friendship and why is this so important? Aristotle, who said that there are three types of friendship. Something that makes you grow and feel better. That will be a very good example of such friendship. Hello my friends, thank you for being here with me today. We are going to discuss about the next element of the life book, which is the friendship. And the question of the day is how to find a good and true friend. I think this word of friendship and friends started to become something that is not really appreciated, something that is not really understood, right? So everyone today understands the friendship concept as something that someone or someone else or the other person should give me something, so I am his friend, or the other way around, right? So they must give me. Considering that, having a wrong understanding about true friendship, we observed such a phenomenon in the last period that with time we started to become with less and less friends on our list, less and less friends, maybe even with no friends. But on the other side, we have thousands maybe or hundred of friends on social media. Some people consider that those ones are also his or her friends, but the bad news is that it's not really like that. So let's try to understand what actually is this friendship and why is this so important in your life, and how would you understand what is a real friend and what is just someone that has an interest or just a feeling in the relationship with you. Understanding that will help you to filter a little bit in your life and maybe clarify your vision about friendship, and maybe discovering the true friend in all that mass of people that you have around you and you consider to be your friends. So let's go with identifying what actually is friendship, and with that will help us Aristotle, who said that there are three types of friendship. The first one is the friendship of unity. The friendship of unity is a friendship that is based on the common interests. And when I say common interest, it doesn't necessarily mean that there is a bad interest, right? It can be a bad, but it can be a good interest. Let's imagine that we like both to go to belly dance or to any dance class, right? So we become friends because we both like those classes. And then in some moment in time, one of us is like, oh well, I'm better go and just try something else, or no longer have time to go to dance, and this relationship start just to become cold, so you no longer start to communicate with the other person. This is that you had an interest, a common interest. When the interest disappeared, then the friendship, so-called, disappeared. The second type is the friendship of pleasure. I mean that you are with the other person because of how he feels, make you feel. Let me give you an example. Let's imagine you have a rich friend, and every time you go out, he pays, or she pays for the dinner or something like that. In that moment, she or him makes you feel very well, like very safe, that it's giving you a sensation. But it doesn't mean that it's about that person. It's about how he makes you feel by paying for the dinner, the sensation that it gives to you. While that person will say to you, well, I think it's time for you to pay the dinners already. I will no longer pay the dinner. It's your turn to pay for the dinners. That sensation will be cancelled. It may be that you will start maybe to reconsider your friendship at that moment in time. And there are a lot of examples when people are not with other people friends just of their personality, they are with other people friends just of how they make them feel. Okay, maybe you are a friend with someone because he tells you how beautiful you are and how wonderful you are, and in some moment in time he has a bad time and he has problems and he no longer cares about this to tell you and to make you feel that way, and you may be not that interested to talk with him anymore because he don't give you the same energy. Okay, so I hope you understood that. And the third type of friendship is the friendship of the good. That is called, and in the opinion of Aristotle, that is the true friendship. The true friendship that actually, it's very deep. It's a lifelong friendship. And this is when it is not about interest, it is not about sensation or feelings, it is about the character. Understanding the other's character, growing together. It is very much close to personal development. So in order to feel that type of friendship, it is about that sensation that you always grow when you are close to that person. You can always be open, you can always tell anything about you, and they will tell you anything about themselves, and it will always be a constructive discussion. It will be always about something bigger. It will be about something that inspires you, something that makes you grow and feel better. In comparison with the other type of friendship, this one is not disappearing. Well, if the first two, like the unity and the pleasure friendship, they disappear while there is no longer that sensation, where there is no longer that interest between two of you, then this friendship will not disappear, even if you have hard times, even if there are nothing fun to do. It's not only about having fun and eating pizza together and watching movies or running in the morning. So it's more than that. It is understanding the internal world of a person, feeling that person, and there is nothing more that caring about its personality, thoughts, and what is actually around that person. So I would definitely recommend you to think about who is that person in your life that you can talk with and have that satisfaction that while you discuss with that person, you feel that you are full of positive energy, and there was no interest and there was no feeling that when you are no longer giving him something or in exchange this friendship will end up. So that is another element of the life book, and I really encourage you to think about the quality of the friends that you have in your life and make sure that you have this part really cleaned. And if you don't have any friends, or you think that you cannot make friends and you are alone on this planet and you just are here to understand how you can make friends, try with yourself first. That's really an important element. First, start with yourself, okay? Start with yourself by understanding your internal world, okay? Your character, your personality, because it will be very hard for you to discover the other person while you did not discover yourself. So you need to feel those elements inside you. While you will go internally, you will discover how are you actually. Do you know yourself? Are you looking for what? What is that you are looking to grow with together with that person? Okay, you need to understand those elements in order to be able to offer that friendship for the other part. Okay, so this is the middle meeting. So two mature people that are working together, that are growing together, and they are enjoying this path together. It can be also soulmates sometimes, because we know that the soulmates it's not necessarily related to love relationships. It can be also friendship relationships, and maybe you observed and you noticed those old people that they are staying together and they are talking and talking and talking and talking. So that will be a very good example of such friendship. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget that like is just the free way to say thank you. Bye bye.